Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Mint newspaper headline. So, first of all, Apex partners to sell its entire stake in Shriram Finance. Next, positive year end. On page number 6, data recap quarter 3 results, Golden Globe GDP data. On page number 8, in Mint's on that, Infosys rises FY23 revenue forecast on strong deal wins. Next, Ravi Kumar is new CEO of Cognizant. Next, we want to become number one in SUV by FY24. Next, retail inflation eases to 1 year low. Next, Indian banks will grow at up to 15% Kamath. Next, on page number 9, in economy and policy section under that, India said to harvest record wheat crop this season. Next, Samsung India says reviewing government notice on tax dispute. Next, SEBI allows mutual fund with active ELSS to launch passive schemes. Next, India to test green bond market with debut $2 billion sale. Next, India eyes overseas lithium mines to meet domestic demand. Next, CBI books Mumbai firm in rupees 4,957 crore bank fraud. Next, fiscal deficit target likely at 5.8% ICRA. Next, new rules to scan items with a history of customs aviation. Next, India tapes US to get pre-market access back. Next, festive cheer for factory output in November. Next, Indian whiskey makers awaited reciprocal market access to Australia. Then on page number 10 in deals, tech and startup section under that, Amazon summoned by Pune Labour Commissioner over lays off. Next, Microsoft Tech Mahindra partner to modernize telecom. Next, Sky Air forms alliance with the Perry Aerospace of US to track drones. Next, Apna Club marks final close of Series A round at $16 million. Next, Wakefit rises $40 million Invest Crop leads round. Next, Gold Brand Labs buys Chumbak for other brands. On page number 11 in marks to market section under that, China factory deflation abys despite COVID disruption. Next, BOG's speculation jolts traders to renew wagers on policy changes. Next, tepid rural demand are dull spot for FMCG cause. Next, Lodha's Ru boost quarter 3 show overshadowed by weak investor sentiment. Next, markets and lower has oil and banking stocks dip. Next, 2023 likely to see 13% rise in IPOs Kotak. Next, debt mutual funds log rupees 2.3 trillion outflow to 2022 on rate hike cycle. Next, Alibaba sells Paytm stake worth $125 million through block deal. On page number 12 in corporate section under that, government may set green energy riders in airport auctions. Next, brand showcase metaverse platforms at Auto Expo 2023. Next, Torrent questions second auction of Reliance Capital. Next, SCL tax PAT up 19% in December quarter. Next, talks under way for discounts on vehicle scrapping Gadkari. Next, IMA X to focus on local films, promote camera program in India. On page number 13 in Mint section under that, Madhya Pradesh the future ready state. Next, PM Modi at Global Investor Summit 2023. Next, India congratulates its talented diaspora. On page number 14 in that, full help for investment in every sector including startups, says Chief Minister. On page number 15 in corporate section under that, CBI books ex-finance secretary Arvind Mayaram. Next, Finolex may hive off divisions into separate entities in futures. Next, Infosys hikes FY23 revenue guidance on robust deal wins. Next, retail inflation eases to 1 year low. Next, we want to become number one in SUVs by 2024. Next, banks will grow at up to 15%. Next, Cognizant Kumar to replace Humphreys. Then on page number 16 corporate section under that, easing COVID curves in China goods for metals. Next, take your time to choose P. On page number 17 in news wrap section under that, market authorization for Covax jab. Next, army shifts troops out of Joshimath. Next, PVR Ionex merger gets NCLT approval. Next, Global South will drive world growth in 21st century Modi. Next, human-centric development key. Developing nation can jointly set global agenda. Next, Marion biotech license suspended. Next, Men's Hockey World Cup begins today. India to play tricky Spain. Next, Tata Group to make EV sales in Europe. Next, Z merger case adjourned to 2 February. Next, SEBI asks Sahara to pay rupees 6.48 crore. Next, gold imports in December plunges 79%. Next, India coast may get Guyana oil blocks. On page number 18 in global section under that, cooling inflation gives Fed room to go slow. Next, Disney faces proxy war with activist Pelt's names new chair. Next, TSMC Tubes estimates bucking trend as industry cools. Next, Subway said to wait potential sale that might top $10 billion. Next, VW sales fall to 11-year low as chip shortages crimp output. Next, Alphabet's warily to cut 15% of staff, more than 200 jobs. Next, Apple is working on adding touch screen to Macs in major turnabout. Next, planning a perfect picnic. On page number 19 in long story section under that, when stars burned out in Tencel town. Next, on 20 page number in then mid money section under that, is it better to no shift your home loan to another bank? Next, do I need a regular health policy if I have a crucial illness cover? Next, renewed interest in COVID specific insurance plans with surge in inspection. On page number 21 in mint section under that, academic liberty is an IVY league must have. Next, India missed a chance to reform the public distribution system. Next, farm to fork led digital technology leads sustainability. On page number 22 in that view section, the return of industrial policy is welcome, but it needs far more. Next, private geo-engineers are just winging it to shed the planet. Next, Sri Lanka today is like a postcard from another time. On page number 23 in that indulge section, let's slow travel down under. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.